What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the phrase made in China?
Is it something cheap with a low quality? Or is it a bootleg that can easily be broken?
Maybe that's what you think about Chinese product.
But now, what we want to tell you is one company that can change your whole perspective about the world made in China.
And it is XiaoMi. Now let's have a closer look at these cell phones.
Do you recognize these two phones? Which one is Chinese?
Obviously it's not the one on the right. As we all know, the one on the right is the legendary iPhone X. And the one on the left is the newcomer's Mimix.
Now, let's take a look at Mimic specs.
Moving on is the iPhone X specs.
You might be wondering which one is better. Without further ado, let's compare their product.
We have selected three major things that people look for in a phone.
The first are memory and RAM. The Mix has 256 GB, which is 4 times bigger than X memory. The Mix also has 6 GB of RAM, twice bigger than the X.
Second is the battery capacity. The Mix lasts up to 97 hours, while the X can only last up to 74 hours.
Finally is the resolution. The Mix has 6.4-inch screen, while the X has 5.8-inch screen.
Now we can conclude that Xiaomi actually has the potential to beat Apple in terms of product quality. We might even consider Xiaomi as the Apple of China. Yes. Well, listen.
Stop! Cut! You cannot compare Xiaomi to iPhone.
What do you mean?
It's not about the specification of the phone or the price they offer, but they have a goal, which is to expand their customer base. In order to do so, they organize their promotion every week to get new customers. Xiaomi brings a new customers every day by social marketing. Xiaomi has some breakthroughs such as speed delivery, customizations, and also integrated ecosystem that are so far from traditional e-commerce.
Xiaomi successfully attracted new customers. People began to think that Xiaomi provides better services with a better price. Eventually, people began to buy Xiaomi, especially from their e-commerce site. This leads to the decrease in Apple's QU, especially in India.
If I could draw your attention to the screen here, it talks about the Xiaomi sales throughout in India throughout 2015. It doesn't look so good, and even Samsung dominates the total market share with 29.4%, and Xiaomi only had 3.5% of the total market share. So, what happened next? In 2017, Xiaomi becomes the most preferred cell phone in India's market with 29%. This means Xiaomi beats the competitors that was legendary, which is Samsung and Apple company, with only 12% of popularity of India's market.
But did Apple and Samsung foresee the increase in Xiaomi sales and the consequent drop in their sales in the first place?
The answer is no, they didn't. Just as the wise master Sun Tzu once said, let your plans be as dark and as impenetrable as the night. But when you move, fall like thunderbolt. No one knows what they're up to. Their competitors thought that Xiaomi is only trying to copy their products, especially the iPhone. Apple never thought that Xiaomi would be a big threat for them in the future. From the most recent statistics, we can now see that Xiaomi is India's most preferred smartphone. Xiaomi's product appears as thunderbolt. They instantly took over India's market share only in 2 years.
I see. But wait a minute. Who are you guys? You guys are so knowledgeable.
We are IBMers!
Words fail me. You guys are so amazing.
As expected from IBMers.